Let's talk in English.
Hi everyone, my name is Jasmine Anacona. I'm from Colombia, and I would like to share with you today a topic that I've been thinking about lately, and it's my inspiration for my presentation that called The Art of Traveling Alone. To start, I want to ask you this question. How many times has the fear stopped us? Maybe you can share with us how many times has the fear stopped you?
I think that more times that I would like to admit, maybe fear is the biggest enemy of us because we don't do what we want or we like because of it.
Okay, thank you, Esteban. And yes, I know that sometimes fear paralyzes us, fear of the unknown, fear of what people think or what they could say. In our Latin American society, there are so many stigmas. One of them is to make plans alone. It seems as something unusual or awkward. For example, if you go to the cinema, eat in your favorite restaurant, or even travel alone, people see you as a weird person. One of the plans that we are most afraid of is to travel alone. In my experience, I never thought that I could travel alone, even in my own country. And of course, traveling with family or friends could be fun, and in that way we wouldn't be alone. However, there are times when traveling alone can open doors for you to get to know yourself better, to really know what you can achieve, and this can really surprise you. And the question is, how do we start? How we can leave our fear behind and dare to do new things? To start, we can make a plan with a travel agency to any nearby place, and little by little it will help us to defeat this fear, and you will realize that even if you travel alone, there are many people around the world and you're never going to be alone. And this is my first experience traveling alone, and it was in a trip to Ecuador and Peru with that agency. And there weren't any no people. There was another woman who was traveling alone, and we connect immediately because we were the only one who were traveling alone. And in this first adventure, I feel comfortable. We formed a group, and I also met foreign people in the places that I visit. And it made me realize that I wasn't alone. It really was a unique experience. I really like it. In my second experience traveling alone, again with that agency, many people asked me, "Are you traveling alone?" And they felt curious about it because I was the only one who was traveling alone on that trip. Many others thought that I was the guide, and they always asked me for the schedule or the plan that we had to do. And at first, of course, it was hard for me because I'm shy and I could barely speak with some of them. But slowly I started to lose the fear, and over time I found who took photos of me, and at the end I met friends. Gradually, I started to make other plans, and although I was a little afraid of wanting an affirmative answer of my friends, I started to think, how long are you going to wait for other people to say, yes, let's go? And I decided to buy the tickets and plan all the places that I want to visit. When you travel alone, you need to be organized. It helps a lot and is a golden rule. Knowing where to go, where to stay, or even the providence in the city or country where you're going to stay. And today we have an advantage, and is that we have a lot of applications that can help us to easily find all the information that we need. I recently read a book called El Arte de Viajar Sola by Lina Maestre, who is an Instagrammer from Colombia. And the book is for girls who venture to travel alone, but I think both men and women can benefit from it because she gives many pieces of advice and tips, And those tips can help when you're traveling by yourself. I finished the book and I wonder where my next adventure will be. And well, that's the question that I had for you to finish this presentation. And is, are you willing to take the risk and travel alone? With this presentation, I just want to say, go ahead and take the risk, because you're going to grow and that experience is going to be unique. And that's it. Thank you for your time.